Hello everyone, today we are going to see one interesting story. Do you like story? Let's go. The Jackal and the Drum. There once lived a jackal in a dense forest near an army camp. He enjoyed living in the beautiful forest because there was plenty to eat and he had many friends to play with. Then one day he heard a lot of noise coming from the army camp. He wondered what it was. Let's go and see why the people are making such a noise, he said his friend. Now the animals of the forest like to keep away from the strange men, so they refused to go with him. We don't want to be caught by these men, said one. God knows how terrible they can be, grumbled another. The men will hunt us down, and I don't want to die, exclaimed the third. But there was no way to hold the jackal back, and even though his friends asked him not to go, he decided to see for himself. Oh, these cowardly animals don't know, he muttered. It just men after all. How frightening could they be? So off he went scampering down to the army ground and thinking of all the delicious food he would get to eat. You see, he had not eaten all day and was very hungry now. When he reached the camp, he saw the men eating, drinking, and making merry. They were making a great deal of noise, and it seems they were having a lot of fun. Food he, food he would get to eat. You see, he had not eaten all day and was very hungry now. When he reached the camp, he saw the men. See, there is nothing to be scared of. These peoples are harmless, he spoke to himself. Aha, the food smells delicious. I wonder how I could get my hand on some of it. And just as he was about to make a move, a loud boom sounded in the camp. The noise frightened the jackal, and he quickly hid behind a tree. Boom, boom, boom. The noise kept on. He saw all the men rise and go into their tent in a hurry. In a minute, the party had ended, and there was not a person in sight. Ooh, this must be some terrible, terrible beast, quavered the jackal, his hair standing up in fear. He did not know that it was just a drum beat announcing sleeping time. Many hours passed, but he kept to his hiding place and not daring to even take a look at the camp. Then suddenly a rumbling sound came from his stomach. He was really hungry now. He wondered what to do. Dare he go into the camp? And there certainly has been no sound for a long time. He thought maybe the beast was gone. So he stepped out from behind the tree and looked around. No one was in sight. Treading softly and trying to be brave, he reached the ground and began hunting around the food. But there was absolutely nothing. All the delicious food was gone. Where could it have vanished? He was still wondering when he suddenly saw the drum. Aha! So this is where they kept all the food, he thought. He walked around the drum and sniffed it. The drum did not smell delicious at all, but surely there was some food inside it, he thought. The jackal looked for an opening. He tapped the drum gently with his paw. Boom! It went. I have poked the full belly of the beast, screamed the jackal, and he ran away and hid himself in a bush, waiting to escape if the beast came after him. But the drum did not move. This can't be a beast. It's not moving and breathing, he thought. This has to be their food container. Let me go and open it. So he went the drum again, poked the skin of the drum a little harder, hoping to find food inside. The harder the jackal poked, the more the drum sounded, but it did not open. The jackal hunted around until he found a large stick and hit the drum so hard and that he broke the skin. Then the jackal thrust his paw through the hole looking for the food. But of course there was no food. The inside of the drum was just a hollow wooden barrel. The jackal laughed at himself for the silly. I have been scared of nothing. So just because others had put fear in my mind. I will be more sensible next time, he said himself as he walked back to the forest and said, my friends, there is no terrible of this army man. So, from this story, the moral of the story, the brave and those willing to take chances succeed in life.